Hello everyone, I'm Neyah and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to talk about twin flames. Why put a label on it? So many of you guys are probably interested in the topic of twin flames, soulmates, or just label in general. This video is for all of you guys because, we label everything, but do label really matter? And do we actually need to put a label on twin flames necessarily, or for what matters to love? Obviously, it goes without saying that we need labels to a certain extent. Why am I saying that? Because labels actually are not against us. When we label something, we break it down for our brain to understand. We give a name to it. So I see label as a way to understand what we've been through. Many of people on the twin flames journey, for instance, which is a perfect example for labels in general, found relief in the understanding of what they were dealing with, because it's not great when you are dealing with something, or even if you're dealing with an emotion, with depression, and you don't understand what is going on into your body. So usually you go online or you go to your friend and you try to relate and understand if somebody else has dealt with the same thing as you do or as you did. This is because we want to feel empathy with each other. We are inclusive beings. We are not exclusive beings. And we just don't want to feel like we're crazy and our head is exploring. We want to give a meaning to what is happening to us. So these twin flames, again, are a perfect example of this. Many people use their twin flames, or maybe it's not the right word, but in the twin flame journey, they use this as catalyst for spiritual awakening. They use the label to understand so much more about themselves. They use the label to understand what is the mirror effect that covers, in actuality, all of our existence. In fact, I made a video about it called The Secret of Life that explains in a practical and easy and fast way what is the mirror exercise, we could say, but in general, the mirror effect, what many call the law of attraction, that it's been there for thousands of years. Actually, it's been there since Hermes Trismegistus, that is said in his 7 Hermetic principles, as above, so below. But to go back to twin flames, do we really need to put a label on it? My answer is yes and no. The answer is yes for what I said previously. We need to put a label into something in order to understand it, in order to have it break it down for us so it serves us. When we don't have to put a label on things or on twin flames. We don't have to put a label on it when it limits us. Remember what I always tell you guys, and if you're new, you're gonna hear this on this channel if you subscribe a lot. I always say that we are boundless being. Your true nature and love is who you are, but your true nature is boundless. Your soul came into this existence to incarnate and experience in an unlimited way, because your soul knows that experiences brings expansions, and through contrast and this word of duality, we have the perfect platform for our expansion. Coming down, twin flames, do labels really matter? So do we have to put a label on it? No, if that limits you and that limits your expansion. But I'm going to break it down even more thoroughly and easier for you guys. What does it mean that we limit ourselves with our labels? It means that we get identified with these labels. And again, twin flames are a perfect example of that. A lot of people got relief in the understanding of what a twin flame really was. But then online, in a couple of years, there were like a huge confusion because everybody was giving their own interpretation of this label that became, in my humble opinion, unhealthier, unhealthier, and unhealthier. That's because, and we are human, we all do this, so there is no judgment on my part against anybody or towards anybody, but people were projecting a lot of things, and especially a lot of unhealthy relationship and codependent issues in these labels, and therefore identify the label of twin flames, or for what matters, any other labels, into a codependent relationship, or they started to say it was the Rainer and Chaser dynamic. They were identified with that label so much that it became so against them and unhealthy for them and for all of us as a consciousness. So this is a broader topic in actuality, because every time that we identify too much with a label or to something, we are not seeing the broader picture, and it's limited our unlimited nature. So twin flames, do we need to put a label on it? Again, yes and no. It really depends on how it serves you. For me, love just is. I even wrote a book about it. For me, the label really helped me understand more what Plato in the ancient time, this ancient Greek philosopher, used to talk about, what Brian Weiss used to talk about when he was talking about primary soulmates, or PhD Newton, and all those authors that I always refer you guys. And by the way, if you want to know more about the truth of twin flames, watch my video entitled The Truth About Twin Flame. I'm going to link it over here. So again, it really served me understanding better this concept. And again, because we need to label things in this 3D reality. Otherwise, everything will be a subjective truth. But in actuality, there is an objective truth in existence. Let's break it down with a simple example. If there wasn't an objective truth in existence, the law of gravity wouldn't be the law of gravity. It would be an interpretation of 7 billion of people interpreting the law of gravity. But in reality, you are walking on Earth and you're not flying. That's because the law of gravity is an objective reality. To be simpler than this, the color of my hair is black brownish. I need to use black brownish as a label so people will understand colors or anything whatsoever in existence. So do you see how labels are important? Again, the answer, guys, is always balance. We are unlimited being, and it's very important that we keep serving the expansion of our soul and always use things for serving us and not against us. Every time that we project codependent behavior and we identify with anything, obviously we come from a place of resistance. We come from a limited place. Another example, very easy, will be I am a YouTuber. I am a hairdresser. I am an influencer. I am an accountant. You don't identify with the job because that will limit you. You simply are, exactly like love just is. Love is not what you do. Love is who you are. But not identify by giving a label to what you do. Serve the language and serve everybody to understand what is it that you're doing. So again, twin flames, do we need to put a label on it? Only if it really serves you and if it's healthy for you. This is my take on this question. I hope for you guys this video was informative. To have more videos like this, subscribe to this channel, thumbs up if you like this video, and comment down below. And also, I have a giveaway very soon for you guys. If you comment down below this video and subscribe, for those of you who are new on this channel, the giveaway will be a free love reading for one of you guys that I will pick randomly with my pendulum. So make sure to subscribe to this channel and to comment down below down this video so I can choose one of you for a free reading. Thank you so much for being here with me today, guys, and keep in mind, you're never wrong if you follow love. Bless everyone.